morning. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It was like 41 degrees when I got up this morning. We actually slept with no AC or heat on last night. It felt wonderful. But I'm a bit discouraged. So after all that painting I did yesterday, James and I went to hang the TV up, and the paint literally scratched off the bookcases. Yes. I was so disheartened and quite frankly didn't know what I was going to do. I was very discouraged. But I woke up this morning and the Lord used this to let me know this is just how he deals with me, you know. Due to my choices, he has to redo some ways he handles me. So I'm gonna put the bookcases out here today. I'm going to give them a light sand. I did not sand them before because supposedly chalk paint will adhere to anything, but that's okay. I'm going to lightly sand them, repaint them, and learn a lesson from all of this. So that's what I'm fixing to do. So I'm fixing to go put on some more paint clothes and get to it. So I will touch base with y'all in just a little bit. That's not a garbage bag laying on the ground. That is my paint that has peeled. Yeah. It is currently 3 o'clock and I have literally been sanding all day. I think I've got them completely sanded, but can y'all believe like the peeling paint, how it just literally peeled off? So I suggest if you have any type of laminate furniture, you sand. And lesson learned the hard way on my part. But I'm going to paint tomorrow and let them kind of cure, and then hopefully I can seal them. I don't know, because Tuesday I'm going to get my hair done, and then Wednesday I'm going to Sarah's to help her decorate for Christmas. So I guess Thursday I'll seal them. And that'll kind of give the paint time to cure. But I did a test piece, and I think it's gonna work with me sanding it first. So I'm gonna go out there and show y'all what all I've sanded. And like, I couldn't just like, on my test piece, I realized like you have to get every bit of that finish off of, well, not every bit, but like, I'm going to show you how much I had to sand. It wasn't just like, just get the shiny off of it. No, I had to sand it down. So I'm sore. I'm tired. Right now I'm cooking us something to eat. I'm starving. Like, I didn't really even eat yesterday. And I woke up this morning, I was so hungry. So I made us breakfast, and now I'm making us lunch. I'm so hungry. And I know it's from all the, you know, work and everything, burning all those calories, so you need to take calories in. But, y'all, it's going to be worth it, but it's a ways away. It's a ways away. Probably won't be finished till next weekend, which, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm telling y'all, and I don't want to be sappy at all, but y'all, God is teaching me so much just through this one project. He's teaching me patience, and he's teaching me like okay, so it didn't work out the way you wanted it, you got to redo it. Just like, he works on me because I make choices and I do things and then I mess up. And so I have to go to him and he has to, okay, let me fix it. Just like, I painted all those cabinets yesterday, spent all day, literally from 10:30 to 4, painting for it to be just, I have to undo it. Like all that wasted time and energy. But that's okay, I'm doing it over. I'm trying something different, and I don't know, I'm not really wording it right, but through this process, I just put on my, my AirPods and my worship music and just me and God out there with the sander all day today, and I've cried and prayed and thankful, and just maybe he allowed that to happen so I would spend that time with him, because I've literally been out there all day, So I'm going to get this cooked and I'll go out there and show y'all what it looks like. Okay, so let's walk out here and look at the bookcases. My food's still cooking. Oh, okay, turn the knob, Donna. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. Y'all look, like I've had to sand everything. Here's all the shelves, all the little side pieces. I've sanded, so I've got to get all that painted. And then over here, literally had to sand, and then I have to, take the sandpaper and do it in the corners. I don't look like much, but let me just tell y'all, I've been out here since, I guess I got out here around 10 and started. I'm not 100% sure, but all day. But let me show you my test piece. Sandy. I mean, it's dusty because I've been sanding, but I think it's gonna work. Y'all, I had to get a bath. I was so dirty and dusty. And as soon as I eat, I'm gonna take me some Advil, but I did have to go back to Lowe's and get more sandpaper today, and I had to get another thing of paint, and I got some polyacrylic to go over that. So I'm going to seal it with the water-based clear matte polyacrylic. So it was just the bookcases that did that. The chalk paint worked on everything else, but live and learn, live and learn. So take it from me, I don't care what the paint says. Sand. Sand. Oh, I wish I would have sanded first, but live and learn. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm fixing to start painting. I left everything outside under my little porch, and I've got the sawhorses set up, and so I'm just gonna have to kind of do it in phases. Like I'm gonna do, my plan is to do all the shelves that go in the bookcases, front and back, let them dry completely, and then I'm going to actually put them in the bookcase and then paint the inside of the bookcase, the side panels. And while they're in there, so I don't take the risk of scratching anything, I don't know at this point. I've never had an issue like this with paint, but I've done a lot of research. I did research before, it failed me. I did more research, and I did the test piece. So fingers crossed, because I really have a busy week this week. Like, I really don't need this week of all weeks, because tomorrow I'm going to get my hair done, and then Wednesday I'm going to Sarah's, and then Thursday I didn't want to do anything because it's my birthday, and well, anything like this, but you know, Thursday I'll probably be like applying the poly, because I'm gonna paint the shelves and stuff today and let them cure, and then Thursday I will do the poly. So Pardon my appearance. I know some of y'all are so sweet and say, oh, you look so good without makeup, and I truly appreciate that, but I do not feel that I look good without makeup. I got bags because last night I did not sleep well at all. I woke up about 11:30 with like this throat irritation, and I'm sure it was from all the sanding I did yesterday. So luckily I had bought James some of those little Halls soothers for throat irritations. So I got up, got me a couple of those, and got me something to drink, and then just sat in the recliner, and I stayed in the recliner all night last night and slept off and on. It's my coffee maker out here. I hope it's not too loud. But so I'm not feeling like 100% today, just from lack of sleep. My throat's better. It's kind of, it's teeter-totter, and it could be, you know, but we're not gonna let it, right? So I'm bound and determined to get this bookcase done. Bookcases, there they are. There's all the other stuff I gotta paint. Ugh. But I'm gonna put in my AirPods, put me on some good worship music, spend time with the Lord, pray over it. I'm anointed if I have to, and go to work. I mean, after I drink me a cup of coffee, I'm thinking maybe the warm coffee will also help my throat. But James is much better today. He, you know, kept taking his medicine over the weekend, and he's better, so that's a plus. So I know I told y'all I'd probably have y'all a reveal this week, but I don't think it's happening. And it's my fault. It's my fault because James says every time you say that, it pushes us back another week or so. So it'll be done when it's done. How about that? It will be finished when it's finished. Buster's still sleeping, so I'm going to leave the door open for when he gets up. And I really need to wash my sheets, so I'll do that once he gets up. And I just feel like this, from Saturday to now, I just feel like everything's just crowding in on me. Like, my house is a disaster. But, and I tried to straighten it up, and I tried to put stuff where it goes, but my body is killing me. And I just feel like everything's just caving in on me, and I just need to like chill out, right? I just need to chill out. So let me get my coffee. It's a beautiful day, thank goodness. It is cool. I got my long sleeves on, and I got me a warm cup of coffee. So when I get out there and then I'm in the sun and stuff, I'll be fine, and it'll help with the painting. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired and I'm sore because I sanded literally all day yesterday. But you know, you live and learn. I don't understand why this particular item did like it did, but it is what it is. Can't no use in crying over spilt milk. You just move on. And James is so sweet because I'm like, what am I going to do? I've never had this problem before. And he's like, it's going to work out one way or the other. It'll work out. And I'm like, I need that faith. I need that faith. So it's going to work out one way or the other. And hopefully I can save y'all the headache, and y'all can learn from my mistakes. That even though it says chalk paint will cover laminate, sand. So, and on my test piece, I will tell y'all, I sanded, but there was still a few places that I thought was sanded enough. Like I took the, you know, the sheen off and everything, but I could see that, nope. So I went back and re-sanded what I already sanded. So I've made sure I've sanded everything that I can off of these bookcases without just having them down to the stinking, is it particle board, engineered wood? I don't know what it is, but I have done everything that I can to get every bit of the sheen off. So if this doesn't work, James is going to be building me some bookcases. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to work. It's going to work in Jesus' name. It's going to work. It's going to work, y'all. So let me get my coffee, and I will touch base with y'all in just a little bit. Y'all, I wanted to share a funny with y'all. So My friend Deborah from the Painted South, I don't know what I would have done without her this week. She kept me sane. We were texting back and forth and sending pictures and stuff, and like, she kept me sane, y'all. I don't know what I'd have done without her, but she told me, she was like, you're going to need to go take you a hot bath, you know, pop you some Advil, and rub down, you know, your shoulders and stuff with some Biofreeze or Bengay. And I'm like, right. So I come in last night, I took a hot bath, and I popped me some Advil. So I told her, we were texting, I don't even know how it come about. I was like, yeah, I've already had my hot bath. And I thought I typed, and I popped some Advil, and I just went on about my business, you know, sending the text message, and she sent a couple, and then she's like, you do realize you sent pooped Advil. And I was like, what? Y'all know my phone will autocorrect, right? I've already told y'all it sent a word to James that I didn't even know what it was. Didn't even know it was a word, and turned out to be an X-rated word. Yeah, well, I told Deborah last night that I had already taken me a hot bath and pooped some Advil. So, there's your funny for the day. Of course, I told her, I said, I'm so glad that was you I sent that to. So I guess I'm going to have to start proofreading every single message I send. But anyway, she was like, thanks for the laugh. I knew what you meant. So, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, got my little paint station set up. I'll let the painting begin. All right, I'm happy to report everything is going well. I've got all these painted. This is the bottoms. This has 2 coats. These have 1 coat. And the sides of the bookcases and the tops have 2 coats. So it's moving along. I'm really surprised at how fast it's moving. So I'm going to let these dry just a little bit in the sun, and then I will move on. So let me just tell y'all what I've kind of like come to one of the lessons I've learned from the Lord through this is I'm so glad that I'm able to paint these bookcases outside in the sun, because it's so hard to see in here, especially when you're painting black in here. And out there, I can see everything in every spot, so I don't miss anything. So I'm really grateful that that happened, and I'm able to do that out there because I can see everything. But it's so weird, like when I was painting, when I was rolling on the paint, I could literally like see, it almost looked like smoke coming from the paint. I guess, I don't know, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it's because it was chalk paint or what, but it was like literally steam coming off the paint. It's weird, but it's coming along great. So I don't know that I'm going to have enough paint. Oh, I still have a little piece of a can. Yeah, I'll have enough paint to do the inside of those bookcases. So I need to go and put my shelves in there, and that way I can get a coat of those coat on there. But yeah, I'm just, you know, this one of those little, I'm looking for the reason, you know, I'm looking for like the good in this, and that's it. Not to mention that, you know, just spending the time with the Lord, it's always a plus. And I think that, you know, I've just been so busy here lately, and I really just needed this time with Him. So that may be why all this has happened. I don't know. But I would rather freely give Him my time than Him have to take my time. No, let me rephrase that. I would rather give Him the time that He deserves rather than Him have to take the time He wants with me. But I'm so grateful that He wants to spend time with me, because who am I? Who am I? But He's a good God, and He's so full of love and mercy. And, you know, I woke up today, new mercies, and I'm just totally enjoying spending time with Him. So it's worth it. It's worth it. And he will get me through. So, now to go paint some more. I've ate me some breakfast and swapped over the clothes, got my sheets in the washer. So, let me show y'all something. Look at this little thing. He's so cozy. He has got to have a certain amount of attention and time. And Saturday I was so busy painting, and then Sunday he had James because I was out there sanding, but I haven't really stopped like I normally do with him today. So the minute I stop, here's what you get. Isn't that precious? So sweet. Such a sweet baby. Okay, bookshelves are painted. 2 coats, 2 loads of laundry done, sheets washed, dried, bed made up. All I have to do now is put the trash out, cook dinner, and I'm just gonna chill the rest of the day because your girl is tired. But I feel very, very good about the bookcases, and I'm going to seal them after I get back Wednesday from being with Sarah. I'm gonna come in and seal the bookcases, so that'll take care of that. And then by Friday, we can put them back up. And my part will be done. I'll just have to paint the few little trim pieces that he has to add. And yeah, that'll be done. My part will be done. So, I'm gonna call it a day. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me, for hearing me out, for being so sweet, so supportive, so understanding, and truly the best friends a girl could ever ask for. So I truly appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.